the whole picture.
For me, I've got overly bleached hair and I needed something to like repair all the damage so I can start bleaching it again.
Not blonde in the slightest. I wanted to try it more from the heat side of things. A lot of heat on my hair from blow drying to straightening constantly. So that was the element for me that I really wanted to see whether it could master length and also thickness with it.
Me, obviously I've got blonde hair, mostly for frizz because I have naturally curly hair. I wear it natural quite a lot, so I wanted it to see if it tamed my frizz.
Literally, it does smell like you've been to the salon. Yeah, that was the good thing about it, is that you do feel like you had a bit of a salon treatment without the price tag.
I felt like it worked for my hair. I felt like the mask sort of started it off and kind of got it like a little bit healthier, and then the oil I used before, like when my hair was wet, before straightening and curling, and I felt like it really just strengthened it and just made it feel like it was actually healthy again. The sealing balm I felt worked really well because it just like locked in all the frizz and just like the split ends as well, and just made it a little healthier.
It did work for me. I did notice after the first 24 hours just how smoother my hair felt, especially towards the ends where I get a lot of my damage. In combination of the mask and the oil, I used the oil overnight instead of using it in the morning, which I found actually locked in a lot more moisture into the ends of my hair and actually gave me a little bit more of a bounce from blowing out.
It definitely did, because I've got blonde hair and obviously like wavy curly hair, so I feel like I use a lot of products for both different reasons. But I feel like with this range, especially the sealing balm and the oil, I felt like I didn't need to use extra products.
This overnight, and it was so much better than using it in the morning to start with.
I use like one or two, put it on dry hair, whereas if it's wet hair I'll use like maybe 3 or 4.
With the length of my hair, I used about 8 drops.
I would say use the oil with wet hair before styling, and then use the sealing balm after you styled, just to like smooth it all out.
I think the balm a little goes a long way, and then with the mask, I think it really helped when I brushed the mask in and then just clipped it up out of the way when I was in the shower. I left it for 10-15 minutes, a little bit longer than what I said, but I found like I had better results with it that way.
Curly hair while your hair is wet, and then once you put your gel in, then use this after to get all the